everybody, and welcome. We're looking at My Sweet Housemate. I'm joined with Mike. Are you ready for a sweet housemate?
No, I'm ready for a nightmare. Nightmare!
On Elm Street or off Elm Street?
On everywhere and every place. A fart.
550 a month. I'd take that. Oh, that is a very small place. That's a lot of money for something like that.
Are we in New York? Or LA?
Would make sense. No
LA,
deposit.
you're getting like a studio apartment for like $5,000.
No deposit. That's usually a red flag too.
Yeah, that's true.
And no photo. Alright. I'm gonna go with female. Thanks, I hate it.
Somalia.
You tiredly wait for the application to go through before you shut your old laptop with a sigh. This ancient thing that has clearly seen better days somehow already managed to start hyperventilating after you opened just a couple of tabs. Oh, I used to have a laptop like that. Actually, it's still in the storage unit. You promptly put it in your backpack as you lean back in your seat. You can't help but let out a sour chuckle. Anyone else would probably find this old worn-down diner seat extremely uncomfortable, but you don't have the luxury to complain. In fact, it might be the softest thing you sat in a week. They're doing like the comic book style thing with the dots.
Yeah, a little bit.
Unaware of your own actions, you start anxiously fidgeting with your phone, silently praying to all the possible gods out there, and Satan, that your application will be approved. Look, you gotta go for all the avenues. 9, 10. At this point, you've been homeless for 11 months, nearly a year. After saving all the money you could for several months, you finally were able to save enough to rent an apartment. Or at least that's what you thought. In 11 months of your homelessness, the housing prices only went up, making it practically impossible for you to find anything affordable at this point. Boy, howdy do I know that feel. You frantically searched every housing website, hoping to at least get some shitty old room, but nothing was ever even nearly at your price range. But this listing was everything you could ever ask for. You were thanking whoever was up there in the sky. Or down there in the pits of hell. See? You go for it all. That you managed to apply basically minutes after the listing went live. Sure, it is shady as hell. No deposit, no required credit history. There aren't even any pictures. And as a cherry on top, you have to live with some random guy you have no information about.
That's lovely.
What?
I said that's lovely.
Yeah, no, this isn't a red flag. You were so eager to get it first, too, that you didn't even ask for a tour. If anything, you are almost entirely sure that it's probably some old shed or even worse, a human trafficking trap. I mean, you're homeless. But you are already at the point where you don't even care. You feel like you'll go insane if you have to spend another night out on the streets. You shudder at the memories. Yeah, anything's better than that. You can swear your heart skipped a beat as your phone lights up with a new notification on the home screen. It's an email from the housing website. Could it be? You impatiently unlock your phone, somehow managing to enter your password incorrectly twice before you do it. You quickly locate the email app and anxiously start reading. Thank you for your application, Anon. We appreciate you using our services, and our smart algorithm has picked these 5 other apartments for you to look at. Ugh, are you kidding me? Oh, hey, it's Zillow. I just applied and already got an ad. It's Zillow. You silently curse the website, thinking that it would have been better if they paid for your rent instead of financing these ads that no one probably even looks at. Well, besides you. While busy with your grandiose brain-cursing session, you almost skip another notification that quickly floats into your phone screen. It's yet another email. I swear to God if it's another damn ad. It isn't. It's an email sent by whoever has posted the room listing. The first thing you notice is a ridiculous length. It's short. What? Too short. In fact, there are only 3 lines. 2 of them being Dear Anon and B.R. Sungmin Kim, the name of the original poster. The middle one just says, if you can come to the apartment to sign the contract within 30 minutes, I'll give you the key. Now you're entirely sure that your heart is skipping at least 30 beats a minute. You immediately spring from the seat, grabbing your backpack on the way before your attention is caught by a sad small cup of unfinished coffee on the table. Squeezing your lips with rising guilt, you quickly grab a drink of cold remnants before putting it back down and storming out of the diner. So, serial killer?
Probably, yeah. I don't
Well,
know. It depends if do they have a nipple belt?
We'll find out. You really want to find one with a nipple belt, don't you?
It's one of the things that I need in life.
Good to know. Will this finally be the day that ends your homeless life for good?
No.
You find yourself in front of an apartment door trying to catch your breath. You don't particularly know how, but you somehow manage to make it in time. However, now you aren't sure that you are in front of the correct apartment in the first place. You were fully expecting some shady old building, but it turned out to just be some average apartment complex. He's subletting and no one knows it. Something you could probably never even dream of affording in your current state. You hesitate for a good minute before letting an anxious sigh and pressing the doorbell button. You hear an ordinary buzz sound play on the other side of the door, and then complete silence. The silence gets quickly interrupted, though, as you hear some faint footsteps sounds from behind the door. That would be you.
Indeed. All right, Johnny McJohn. The door is open. I'm naked.
You Look, I've been homeless. I'll see your dick. I don't care. You jolt as the sound of the man's voice comes from within the apartment, but almost instinctively push the door open. Still hesitantly, you awkwardly step into the entrance. As you walk in, you almost immediately get taken aback by your surroundings. You've replayed so many made-up horror scenarios in your head on your way here that the sight of an ordinary-looking hallway suddenly seems scarier than anything you could have come up with. There is no one in sight, so you just default to polite stance in front of the entrance door, not even daring to take a single step in. Now that you're actually in the apartment, and now that you've confirmed that it looks more or less normal, your anxiety levels are going through the roof. You have to make a good impression. You won't have another chance like this.
And on, I assume.
Oh dear Christ in heaven. You almost jump as a tall, slouched man suddenly appears in one of the doorways of the hallway you're in. You don't immediately realize that he is dressed in a suit because of how disheveled and scruffy he appears to be. Albeit you're not in any position to judge. His eye bags almost seem to merge with his dark eyes as he tiredly looks straight at you. If your eyesight was just a bit worse, you could have even thought he had 2 big holes for eyes, given how pale his skin is otherwise. Dumbfounded, you stare back at him, thinking that this eye contact is going on for a bit too long for your taste. Before you realize that, it's your cue to respond. Alright, can I save? Good. Yeah, that's me. Wrong, my name is actually... How did you guess? Are you psychic? That would indeed be me, sir. The man raises his eyebrows in confusion.
With all the formalities. Just Sang Min is fine. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be late for work if we don't hurry, so if you just follow me to the kitchen.
The man then wastes no time as he promptly walks into the kitchen. You are left with no choice but to follow him in. You step into the kitchen and once again temporarily stunned by just how normal everything looks. Sure, you can tell that someone lives here by small stains and patches of dust here and there, but if you had to choose, you'd happily use this space to take some photos for online housing ads or something. Speaking of photos, you thank heavens for the millionth time today. If Seung Min put up pictures of this apartment, it would have gotten snatched before you could even reply. You don't know if that was just pure laziness or simply a lack of time, but you couldn't feel more grateful to the man in front of you for leaving the listing so empty. But you shouldn't feel grateful just yet. You still haven't signed the contract after all.
Now, if you just look through the papers and sign at the places I marked...
Huh?
The papers on the table. It's the contract.
Wait, is that it? That can't be right, right? He won't even ask for additional information? But...
If you're concerned about the rent, the payment is obviously up front, but we can go through that in the evening. If I stay any longer, I will probably get fired for being late, and then we're both going to be homeless. You're free to move your stuff and unpack, though.
But...
If you're not interested, that's fine too, but then I'd appreciate it if you...
No! No, I'll sign. I'm interested.
Wow, you're an eager one, aren't you?
Right. Clearly this man is not all too concerned about who his new flatmate will be. If he was, he wouldn't have put up an empty listing and responded to a random application within minutes of receiving it. You can't even afford to care about his reason at this point. It's a good apartment, the rent is something you can afford, and the only tenant doesn't look all too crazy. You quickly grab the papers, messily scattered on the table, and slightly trembling hands as you read through them. After making sure it really isn't some part of a human trafficking ring, you take a pen lying around on the table and find the marked spots Seung Min mentioned. Hey, you wrote your name incorrectly. But no big deal. You just have to... Oh, you smart-ass game.
What happens if you keep doing it incorrectly?
Ah, you did it again. Well, just rewrite it.
It was a different message that time, I'm curious.
You're not doing this on purpose, are you?
Oh,
you
God.
really have to get this apartment. You've been living on the streets for... Oh, wow, it's just going on its own now. It's mad at me. Okay, I get it.
Type it wrong again.
Oh, 100%. Oh, it's just a little angry, isn't it? Well, your name magically appeared on its own.
It just fucking writes it for you if you don't.
How could that? I told you. How could that possibly have happened? I told you this seemed like this was going to be fun. Well, no time for that now. Game's like, I'm done with your bullshit. Fail. Oh, we got an achievement. Fail your contract signature. After you sign, you audibly breathe out before handing the papers to Seung Min. He quickly goes through them and nods at you.
Great. Your room is in the opposite of your room is the one opposite of the bathroom. It's to the right of the kitchen. That should be it for now. All right.
The man in front of you feels around his pockets for a brief second before putting his hand into one and then taking something out. He fumbles with an item for a moment before he finally gets a firm grip on it. He is definitely clumsy, to say the least.
Here's the key. Just don't lose it.
Your hands seem to shake even more as Young Min puts a simple metallic key into them. I won't.
That would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, we will handle the payment later. I should get going.
Right. Right.
Lock the door after me?
Ah, yes. Yes, of course, right. You try to shake off your stupor. You still can't believe that you're officially not homeless anymore. Still somewhat stupefied, you follow Seong Min back to the entrance where he proceeds to put his shoes on, shoes that look as scruffy as he is, and then stand straight in front of the door. As straight as his slouched back allows him to, anyway.
Or
Or-
just make sure to lock it properly.
What do you think of this so far?
I mean, it's pretty mundane so far, but I feel like we're gonna get into something really bad after he leaves.
Maybe.
And don't let strangers in.
I'm not a kid. I at least know this much.
Right. I will see you in the evening. I'd be happy to have you for dinner.
I'm gonna go screen cap that for a thumbnail. With that, Seong Min leaves through the entrance door, nearly tripping over the welcome mat.
Again, happens every time.
After Seong Min disappears down the hallway, you waste no time as you shut and lock the door. A simple motion, yet it feels so foreign to you. While on different levels, you are now also a resident of this apartment. You own a key, you can lock the door, you can sleep in your own room. So simple yet so foreign. You squeeze the key that's already made home in your palm and can't help but let out a nervous smile curl on your lips. I did it! I really did it! Still overcome with a mix of relief and excitement, you locate your room that, just like Seong Min said, is opposite of the bathroom. Oh, it's fully furnished. You walk through a simple door into a bedroom that appears to be just as simple. You're surprised to find that it's actually fully furnished, bed and desk included. At this point, you wouldn't even mind sleeping on the floor, but seeing how the bed even has its own bed sheets, you almost tear up. If this is a dream, I will be so pissed. But it isn't. And you can hardly believe it. Well, I guess I might as well unpack. The only good thing about being homeless is that besides the backpack always glued to your shoulders, you have no other things. You take it off and start going through your carefully packed stuff. Okay. World's driest shampoo. 100% less moisture. Finally done with putting your things away, you turn towards your new bed and look down at it with rising temptation. No longer able to resist, you let yourself fall onto the fresh bed sheets. So soft and all yours. You rub your face against the pillow with a smile. It feels like the luck you've accumulated throughout the year was all poured into this one day. Who knows? Maybe in the future you'll even be able to rent an apartment of your own. Everything seems possible now. It really does. You don't notice how your eyelids start feeling heavier and heavier, and by the time you realize and open your eyes, a few minutes have already passed. Luckily, though, you don't have a shift today. Might as well take a nap. A really lucky day, huh? Left with no energy to even think, you let yourself fall into a deep slumber. We're gonna die.
Probably, yeah.
When you open your eyes again, it's already dark outside. Feeling strangely satisfied and refreshed, you stretch and slowly sit up. God, I haven't slept this good in a long time. Oh shit! Right, Young Mean said you'd sort out the rent payment this evening. And he even offered to have dinner together. Free food! Crap, but this is not what's important right now. You feel a sense of anxiety build up in your throat as you check the time on your phone. 10:27 p.m. Crap. While you silently curse yourself for being so careless, you get off the bed and start unconsciously walking back and forth. I mean, if he really cared, he would have woken me up, right? It's not like you locked the door or anything. Speaking of that, is he even home? You cautiously tiptoe towards the door and quietly put your ear against it, trying to see if you can catch any sounds. He's here. You can clearly make out footstep sounds and moving noises coming from outside of your room. Great. Wonderful. You're not getting kicked out just yet. Maybe the dinner offer is still on the table too? Not wanting to wait any longer, you swing the door open and walk into the hallway. Surprisingly, the hallway looks really different when it's dark. It almost has a new feel to it. Very different from the plastic perfect filming set you've witnessed earlier. You don't spend much time mulling over your perception of the hallway, though, as your attention is caught by the light coming from the kitchen. The sound that's coming from there, too. You don't have to be a Sherlock to deduce that Seung Min is there, so not wasting any time, you walk towards the light. Wait. What? This can't be.
Oh.
Queen of the kitchen! Dinner's gonna be good tonight.
Silent Green is people.
What the hell?
Oh, hey.
This can't be that, right? Come on, Anon, you're not stupid. There has to be an explanation. Right? That's... movie props? Are you working on a film set, young man? These are movie props, aren't they?
No, these are real human body parts.
Oh, come on, you were supposed to agree with me!
Oh, sorry. This is just... a weird-looking pig. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I like our roommate. Shit. And you just started thinking you lucked out with this apartment. I mean, he can eat people. I don't give a living fuck. What is he? A serial murderer? A cannibal? A serial cannibal? No, wait, that's wrong. I mean, as long as you don't piss him off, you should be fine. A cannibal serial? What?
It's getting very bizarre.
That's you.
Hang on a second. Just give me 1 second, please.
Okay, I'll pause it. Go.
If you're thinking about calling the police, I'd advise you against it.
Of course you're calling the police. Next thing you know, it'll be your leg he has on the cutting board. You just got out of homelessness. You're not about to die to some cannibal serial murderer in a pink apron now.
You do understand that if I get arrested, you will no longer be able to stay here, right?
Do you read thoughts too?
I don't.
How do you know I want to stay here anyways? Just so you know, Mr. Seong Min, I have a grandma I can stay with at any time.
No, you don't, Miss Anon.
And even if you do, you probably hate her enough to apply to a random suspicious listing and sign the contract all in the same day.
Listen here. So you did it on purpose!
Well, something like that.
We're not calling the police. We found a new friend. No, he's
I'm
right.
curious what happens if you actually do call the police.
Let's find out.
I'm assuming he just kills you.
Slowly, you take a step back, and then another. Then you bolt for your bedroom. You slam the door and lock it, pressing your back against it, while panic rises in your chest.
And, open the door. Come on. Did I do something wrong?
You didn't season the leg properly. Quickly, you retrieve your phone and rapidly dial 911.
911, side dude.
My housemate is a murderer. He's cutting people up on our kitchen counter and, oh God!
Oh, damn, that sounds like it sucks.
Are you going to help me or?
Nah, we don't like prank callers. Lay off the alcohol and don't call back.
Bro.
Is this how 911 works in, like, wherever this place is?
Seems like it. Oh no, this might be California. That makes perfect sense.
Are you actually calling the police?
Not anymore?
Could you at least wait until after dinner? I'm so tired and hungry. What the fuck? Bucket A cab?
Do you know what that means?
Something about it being a cannibal, I assume?
What the shit? No. They're not getting away with this. I just want to see what happens if I keep piecing them off. If they don't help you, you might die. You know, a bit more frustrated than scared, immediately call 911 once again.
911, what's shaking, bacon?
I'm going to die. Can you, like, send the police to my location or...
Are you white?
It is California! What? Why does that matter? I'm literally going to get murdered.
Not my problem. Call the fire department instead.
Oh God, it is literally California.
Later, loser. Anon, we can talk about this, you know. I really don't have energy to keep knocking. You either call the police again, call the fire department, or give up. You regret paying taxes for this.
Try the fire department. Well, there's no song called Fuck the Fire Department. Fuck the police.
Yeah.
You spend the next few minutes finding the phone number to your local fire department while Seung Min weakly taps at the door behind you. You just hear him going...
Anon, I'll probably get the death penalty. Don't you think that's kind of unethical? I only killed a few people since my childhood, but it's not that much. I've only killed maybe 4 innocents. The rest, you could barely call them people. It's not as many as the courts killed with the death penalty.
Please help me, my housemate is literally cutting someone up in the kitchen and... Like,
have you tried contacting the police?
Yeah, have you? Have you seen how they act? Yeah, bro, and they didn't help.
Oh yeah, they tend to do that. Believe it or not, we get like 13 calls a week. Anyways, we're on our way.
Now you wait as Seung Min continues to tiredly tap at the door, separating you from him. Oh God in heaven, that was loud. Before you know it, you can hear the sound of a fire truck siren swarming the apartment building. Terrified yet patient, you stay hidden in your room, practically counting the seconds until you're saved from this apartment of horrors. After what feels like forever, you can hear the sounds of the front door breaking and yelling of unfamiliar voices and loud footsteps storming throughout the apartment. Relieved, you jump through the door you've had locked this whole time, desperate to be safe in the arms of your saviors. You see the firefighters talking calmly with Seung Min. You expected to see them wailing on him, but instead you see them gently patting his back, offering to get him some food before hauling him down to the police station. Seung Min is cooperative. He doesn't look angry, just kind of sad. The two of you exchange glances before he carefully guided away by the first responders.
Okay.
A month goes by. You've ended up right back where you started. Homeless now that your landlord is rotting away in prison. At least he gets fed every day. Clothed. With a roof over his head. You can't deny a tiny shred of envy that flutters through your mind when you hear about his murder case on the local diner's television. Most days you try to ignore the details about his serial killer status. Who knows what he would have done if you didn't call for help. Some days you visit the same fire department that you reached out to. Sometimes the people there that are familiar with you from your call provide you with small yet hot meals. It's not much, but it gets you through another day. Then, on the coldest day of the month, while taking shelter at the diner, you overhear the broadcast announcing Seung Min's execution, due to take place the next morning. His horribly gaunt, bruised face projected on TV screen turns your stomach. No, don't feel bad for him. Your bones would probably be rotting in his fridge right now if you didn't do this. This isn't your fault. He's a murderer. A serial killer. He made his choice and you made yours. Out into the cold you go after the diner closes for the night. You've been hanging out in the nearby alleyway recently. You've even got a box set up for shelter and everything. Fancy. As you lay down to rest for the night, your mind is filled with thoughts about Seung Min. Regrets, anger, sadness, fear. It's a cold night. The howling wind that barrels down the alley shakes the garbage bin that blocks your home from prying eyes. It's loud, cold, and especially lonely. He would have killed you. Despite the cold, sweat trails down your forehead. If you didn't know any better, you'd think you're in some kind of oven, slowly heating up towards a boil. You remove your socks in an attempt to ease your discomfort. The stars are slowly fading as the sun rises. Light pours down the alleyway. It creeps along the walls to caress your face in its touch as you begin to fade. Can he see it too? I think we got an ending. Also, I think we died.
Yeah, maybe.
My lost housemate. It's warm. Do you think he's warm too?
Okay. Fire extinguisher?
Fire department.
That was a moth.
Die for the first time. Death head maw. Alright guys, so we'll see you next time where we try to get another ending. Thank you so much for joining us. So welcome back to My Sweet Housemate, now done live. So this time we're not going to call the police.
So, yeah, the first ending that we got was calling the police, and that resulted in the police telling us to go eat a dick until we called the fire department, and then the fire department came down and arrested him, even though they were very nice about it, despite the fact he has mutilated people at his house. And also, nobody seems to care about this.
I mean, it's a good source of nutrition. No, he's right. There's nowhere else you can go now, and your only choice would be to return to homelessness. It'd be silly to think police would help with your situation, too. Man, what the hell? Are you going to eat it?
Yes. It's too much meat. Though, I'm just going to store it for the future. I don't get such tender meat often. It would be a pity if it were to waste.
Ugh. This wasn't the dinner he was talking about, was it? What are you even supposed to do now? Do you really have to tolerate a cannibal living literally in the same apartment as you? But the life on the streets, the feeling of your skin being so dirty that no matter how hard you scrub it, nothing makes you feel clean. The long nights spent dumpster diving, going through pounds of discarded food just to be chased away by minimum wage employees that, in retrospect, are in no better situation than your own. You shudder at the memories. Listen.
Yes.
Ah, shit. Whatever, anything's better than going back there at this point. If they catch you, don't involve me, okay? And like, please don't eat me.
Deal. It might take me a while, and as you can see, it's really messy. So let's talk about your payment tomorrow.
Yeah, I can see that. You've got a little something, well, everywhere.
Ah, oopsies. I didn't realize.
The face of, I just fucking clocked out for the day.
I guess I'll have to come up with another explanation for the dry cleaners. Last time they didn't fully believe my "it's just paint" excuse. Ah, why are suits such a pain?
Have you thought of doing it, in the nude? Or in some other clothes?
Oh, quite.
Right.
Well, you probably better go to sleep.
But what about the food?
Unless you want to watch.
I'm not opposed. No! No thanks.
Well, see you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Good night, my new housemate. Don't forget that I know where you sleep.
We literally live in the same apartment, why wouldn't you?
Thought I should remind you.
He's worse when he smiles. Look at that. Right. I'm leaving now. I'm going this way and you're going to stay here.
Good night, Anon.
You feel like you won't be able to sleep tonight. But surprisingly, you zonk out pretty quickly.
Paint?
I guess there may be something bonus stuff. The next few days, you're still overcome with a faint sense of panic, afraid that Seong Min will eat you, or even worse, the police finds him and you will have to go back to the streets. But contrary to your fears, nothing really happens. In fact, after handling the first rent payment and enduring Seong Min's awkward attempt at thanking you, you don't even see him all that much. Regardless of how under-socialized he seems, he's fairly polite when you do encounter him. Seong Min seems to work some pretty brutal hours at his office job. Your apartment is basically a ghost town half the time. You wouldn't be surprised if there were literal ghosts haunting this place, considering all the bodies piling up around here. You're lucky that your shift usually starts in early morning and ends somewhere during the daytime or evening, unlike Seong Min's grueling schedule. At first you thought that you'd at least cross paths with him in the afternoons, but as it turns out, he typically comes home rather late at night. It's unlikely that your housemate is getting his full 8 hours of beauty sleep. 3 weeks pass by without you noticing, and still you can count the amount of times you've crossed paths with Seong Min on your one hand. Those few times that you did see him, you could feel his gaze linger on you. You're not sure what that is about, but even when he is not around, you can still feel his eyes lapping at your skin. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night to the sound coming from the kitchen, which your imagination twists into sickening imagery. But that aside, you really have nothing to complain about. You can't be more grateful of the solid roof above your head and somewhere to return to after work every day. What? Wrong one. Some form of steady housing really does change your life for the better. You don't have to worry about where to sleep every single night, about not being able to shower when you want, about the chance of getting robbed when you aren't careful enough, and having some privacy, and so on. You hate to admit it, but you really don't regret staying here even a bit. You condemn what Seong Min does, but considering you're not really exposed to it anyway, even the constant dread of being butchered or kicked out if he's ever found out slowly leaves your mind. Despite how absolutely worn out Seong Min appears to be, he is very mindful about the cleanliness of your common spaces. Surprisingly, even your funds start looking better now that you're able to take on more hours and leech off Seong Min's Wi-Fi. Hell, you even start considering getting a second job. Everything seems almost too good to be true. Uh-oh. Huh? What the? A loud sound comes from somewhere within the apartment, suddenly pulls you out of your deep slumber. Did something fall? Or even worse, someone? An image of Seung Min dragging a new corpse into the apartment suddenly pops into your head. But what if something happened? You spend a couple of minutes sleepily contemplating if you'd rather the sound be a corpse about to be devoured by your landlord or the very same landlord collapsing on the floor. Look, I'm going to be honest, I don't give a shit if it's somebody he's eating. Just make sure that you don't touch my groceries, okay? Yeah, whatever. If it's a corpse, I'll just pretend it's hyper-realistic cake. Yeah, cake. As you step into the hallway, you quickly realize you aren't worried for no reason. You weren't worried for no reason. Who the fuck is iming me? Let's see. Looking as if he had collapsed a few minutes prior, and you guess that's probably what happened, too. You waste no time quickly walking up to him. Hey? Hello? Hey!
No need to yell.
Oh, finally. Good morning, USA. What happened? You okay?
I wanted to shower, but I'm too tired. And hungry.
Now that he mentions it, you do realize the man in front of you smells badly. Awfully. You might even say abhorrently. Your thesaurus sessions of listing synonyms for the word bad gets interrupted by Seung Min lightly groaning as he attempts to stand up. Geez, what time even is it? Definitely past 12 a.m. at this point. And he just came from work? As just another wage slave, you can't help but feel bad for him. Sure, he might be living in this nice apartment, and you would lie if you said you didn't feel a twinge of jealousy, but what even is the point of having it if you just come here to sleep? This newfound sense of camaraderie fills you with enough sympathy to want to help the man in front of you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome! Alright, come on, I'll give you a hand. You know, a hand. Just don't bite it, okay? I know you're hungry and all, but I am not food.
I remember that.
You stretch out your hand toward the collapsed young Min as he dumbfoundedly looks back at you. Finally, he grabs it with his and heavily gets up. There we go! Okay, you go shower, and I'll make something for you in the meantime.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. For once.
But...
You seriously better go before you stink up the place or I change my mind.
Alright. Okay.
Honestly, be nice to the cannibal. You might live longer. Before you can say anything else, Seung Min clings to the wall for support as he walks away, vanishing into the bathroom. Well, that's that. Time to cook now, I suppose. For a second you wonder if you should put Seung Min's Queen of the Kitchen apron on, but quickly decide against it, remembering what's been on it. That thing's probably has seen more blood than your blood vessels have in your entire lifetime. You immediately start checking the drawers and cupboards in search of ingredients. You and Seung Min haven't really divided the kitchen space, but since you don't have a lot of things anyway, you took the liberty of picking an empty one and stored most of your things in there. As you go through the cupboards, you quickly realize that apart from condiments and instant ramen, there's nothing of nutritional value. In fact, most cupboards designated for food are just filled to the brim with nothing but cup ramen. He lives like a fucking college student. What the? You already felt bad for him before, but now you feel really bad. Are we just saying cup ramen goes good with human?
I mean, it goes good with everything.
You feel so bad, in fact, that you check your own cupboard to see if you could make anything with your stuff instead. Unfortunately, it happens to be the day you ran out of almost everything, and besides a sad handful of oatmeal staring back at you from the bottom of the jar, there is nothing you could turn into a sustainable meal. Defeated, you return to the cup of ramen horde regime on the shelves. Cup ramen it is, I guess. You pick up a random pork-flavored package and start cooking. Oh, good lord, it's an actual cooking minigame. All done, I suppose. You try to squeeze out a smile as a sign of pride in your work, but no amount of grinning can make this sad excuse of a meal any better. All of a sudden, an idea pops into your head. An idea so foreign to your morals that you wonder if you started going insane cooking up that cup of ramen. I mean, he is a cannibal, so what if you made some human meat for him to go with the ramen? I was joking, Jesus. You don't even have to look in the freezer to know that he has containers full of human meat down there. If anything, you're grateful that he at least doesn't store it in the fridge. In fact, he doesn't store anything in the fridge at all. His side is always empty, and yours just has some occasional milk and eggs here and there. Don't tell me he's just been surviving off instant ramen and human meat. Well, it's not really time to contemplate about Seong Min's dietary choices at the moment. He will probably be out of the shower soon. You can tell they're not American because they have an electric kettle. This is true. You have to decide. Fuck it, let's go all in. Well, he is a cannibal. It would only be natural to cook some human meat for him, I suppose. You swallow as you open the freezer, cold air pouring out of it as its sort of evil premonition. Yeah, but it's also in the freezer, so you have to thaw it. It's just chicken or pork or fish? You try to convince yourself that what you'll be cooking, if anything but human meat, as you reach for one of the freezer compartments. When you finally find enough courage to open it, it surprisingly turns out to be nearly empty. There's just one lonely container laying at the bottom. Honestly, it's not anything like you'd expected it to be. No gouge out eyes, no jars of human teeth, nothing grotesque, just small containers. For some reason, just the sight calms you down enough for you to pick up the little plastic box, and shut the freezer without a second thought. You open it up and it's just eyeballs staring back at you. You then absentmindedly take out a pan and start your typical process of frying meat. Heat up the pan, pour some oil. By the time you're supposed to put the meat on the pan, you've relaxed enough that you can easily do it. Thankfully, Seong Min has already pre-cut it into thin slices, leaving you with the easy part of the job done. After a couple of minutes of spacing out in front of the stove, a familiar smell brings you back to reality. Pork. It smells just like pork. Did you really manage to convince yourself that it is pork after all? What in the... Seong Min. Mike.
Yes.
It's you.
Oh, sorry. He wasn't on screen, so I didn't think it was him. Hey!
What the fuck?
Yes, I am pregnant. No, you can't touch my belly.
But why, bro?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to take him shopping. What the?
What?
What is this shirt? What is this shirt choice? Seong Min?
Yes.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Have you ever been pregnant?
No.
Have you ever impregnated anyone?
No, I haven't. What's with these questions?
Never mind.
Eh.
Eh.
Anyways, something smells really good.
Ah, yes. I couldn't find anything, so I made some cup ramen, and I'm frying some human meat. Seongmin raises his eyebrows for a second before he takes a step towards you. He gets so close that you can practically feel his breath on your face. So close, in fact, that you catch a whiff of artificial peach wafting from his pale skin. Instinctively, you take a step back. Is he not happy?
You're burning it.
Oh! Oh, wait, you're right.
Can you fetch my glasses from the bathroom, please? I'll take over the cooking.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Appreciate it. There's that thing again.
Quickly make it... I'm gonna check something, actually. Where is the main... Oh, it is art!
So we've unlocked several of these so far. There's a few pages.
Ha! Okay, that one made me laugh. Die once. Okay,
Die
so these
once.
are the different things.
Failed English, new home.
Lost housemate. There's an alien one!
And a knife one. And an infinite snake one. And a donut one.
Mm-hmm. And a cake one. And a bacon one.
It's pig bacon.
That you know of. You quickly make your way to the hallway. In a way, it almost feels like a dream. Or a nightmare? Regardless, you're just happy that you're not the one frying in that pan. Sighing, you step into the bathroom. This game is called, shit. It's not at the top of the screen, give me a second. It's called My Sweet Housemate. Sorry about that. It's instead of saying the name of the game in the actual top menu, it just says Renpai, so it threw me off.
Oh, Lord.
Search time! Why does it have stickers on it?
Salty gummies, that's a human tooth. Underwear.
Can I move that at all?
Is there another one somewhere? Or do we have to... Oh, yeah, there's one there.
Where does this one go?
Gonna have to put it over the center section or somewhere where you can see it.
Maybe like that?
No, look at the, like, move it around so you can see the entirety of the thing. Oh, I understand it now. Okay, move all the pieces to one side. So you're not matching it up like that, you're matching it up with the stain, I believe. So, like, some of these might be different. Like, that one can be rotated around because the stain's on the other side.
You can't rotate it.
Okay.
So I think maybe I just go more in.
I feel like it wants you to line up the stain.
I know, yeah, no, I feel the same way, but I can't rotate them.
There it goes. Have to be like, there you go. You got an item. Glasses.
When you successfully get Seongmin's glasses and return to the kitchen, you find him already sitting at the bar table the food ready in front of him. You hand Seong Min the glasses. His cold, bony fingers brush against yours as he takes them. It's you.
Dear unholy God. Ah, thank you.
The man gratefully nods to you, nods to you. A bit hesitantly grabs a stool and sits on the opposite side of him. The shirt, god damn it, the shirt. No, that's not what I wanted. Fine, be bitchy. Seems like you have to be the one to start the conversation. What does it taste like? Why do you need a housemate? Why did you collapse earlier? Hey, why did you collapse like that earlier? He raises an eyebrow at you as if you just asked an obvious question you already knew the answer to. And you do.
Well, I was hungry. And tired.
Oh, right. It seems like your workplace has been really overworking you, huh?
What workplace doesn't nowadays?
Fair enough. But still, maybe you should change companies. I feel like one day this amount of overwork will put you in your grave.
You know what? Maybe you do have a point.
Really?
I've stayed at this company for a tad too long. They will probably start getting suspicious about their higher-ups and clients disappearing soon.
There, what?
It's decided then. Tomorrow I will start sending my application to new companies. Thanks, Anon.
Yes, you're welcome. You want to bring up his earlier comment, but his face looks so full of newfound determination that you realize it's already too late. You spend the next few minutes in silence as Seong Min finishes his food, and you, absorbed in your own little world, stare out the window at the city drowning in darkness. The whole situation almost seems funny to you. Just a few weeks ago, you had nowhere else to go, and had to look for a place to spend the night at every single day. But now you're here, sitting in this clean, cozy kitchen, with a cannibal eating human meat by your side. Human meat that you prepared for him. Nevertheless, you can't help but admit that you'd much rather prefer this bloodthirsty cannibal company to your homeless life. What a cursed world we live in, huh?
Hey, Anon.
Huh?
Thanks for the meal.
Yes, of course.
You know, it's been a long time since someone made me a meal. Instead of me making a meal out of them.
Oh dear God. Is that his attempt at humor?
I can't remember the last time that I had living company over. Being a cog in the capitalist machine does that to you, though.
Oh good, he's also a commie.
It kills your social life. Sometimes I think that the dead enjoy my company more than the living do. What I'm trying to say is thank you for spending time with me. Well, I will probably head to bed after doing the dishes. While there's still time to sleep. You should probably do the same, though. Sorry for waking you up.
How did you...
You already have that puffy morning face.
Well, at least he's honest. But he's also right. You almost started falling back to sleep sitting there with him. And you'd rather upkeep your sleep schedule if you want to get a second job.
That wasn't an insult, by the way. It's kind of cute, actually.
Would bang. Did his stomach just rumble? You should probably get out of here before he asks for seconds. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Good night, young man.
Good night, Hannah. Sweet dreams.
With that, you go back to your room and quickly find yourself falling asleep in the warm embrace of your bed. We live! Alright, let's see. Oh, hey, it's the logo.
Yes, and large amounts of sausages.
The next day, you can't help but mentally go back to your encounter with Seong Min. You feel that he is... Yeah, no, we're going all the way into this. Charming.
Charming, okay.
So you can read it. Wait, what? What? Huh? How did it go back here? That is very odd. I've never seen this. Well, this kind of a glitch. That is a very weird glitch. When in doubt, oh, they disabled it. Oh no, they didn't. So, charming, interesting, dull, horrible. Going for charming.
I don't think we want to. If we want to kiss up to him, you don't want to go with dull or horrible. So it has to be either charming or interesting.
So what do you guys want to go with? Charming or interesting? I cannot reload right now.
Are you playing a man or a woman?
I'm playing a woman.
Charming is probably going to get you laid.
Going for charming. Charming. You can't lie, there's something about him. Something that strangely attracts you, despite him being a cannibal and a murderer. That fact almost makes you feel ashamed. You don't let it fully get to you, though, as your gratitude for the housing opportunity is far bigger than your sense of shame. The previous night only ignited your morbid attraction towards him even more, too. You wonder why. You spend the whole day thinking about it and don't notice how quickly it passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work. So we'll do one more day in game. Seriously? Again? It hasn't even been a full day, for God's sake. This time you don't waste time sitting around and immediately get up and swing your door open as you step into the hallway. You stop in your tracks almost momentarily. The hallway turns out to be empty, and there are sounds of water coming from the bathroom. Seung Min is probably showering in there. Then what was that noise? Surely you're not going insane yet, are you? You hesitantly start walking forward before you notice something around the corner that was not there before. Something red. Oh, it's just a corpse. Wait, a corpse? Seems like you somehow jinxed it yesterday. Based on the amount of meat you saw in the freezer, or rather lack thereof, you guess that Seong Min has probably decided to restock. Geez, this one looks really rough. Why would he need to tie it up, though? Oh, it lives!
Shit, she's alive.
Please! What the? Oh, alright, okay. Seems like this corpse is not so dead. Please, spare me! Like, I haven't done anything! Alright. And what are you supposed to do now? A terrified woman stares at you with desperate plea in her eyes, her arms and legs both tied with layers of thick rope. Definitely not something you expect or were ready to deal with when you were leaving your room. You mentally curse at Seong Min. You're not going to hurt me, are you? No. I'm not. I'm not with that guy. Jesus, this woman looks petrified. Well, no wonder. She's practically head to toe covered in blood. But this is really awkward. Get the magic hammer from God? Oh God, you all remember that too. This is really awkward. She's just a poor innocent person with an insane lack of luck, and you know her fate better than anyone. But do you really have the right to intervene? Then please, will you help me? Instead of responding, you just rub the back of your neck, feeling conflicted about what to do. Get the fuck you hammer! At the sight... somebody send me the fuck you hammer. It looks like Godzilla. At the sight of that, the woman's face sinks in growing hopelessness. What's your name? Why would you tell? It's Anon? I am Alicia. I'd say nice to meet you, but this is probably not the best time for that, huh? Yeah. God, he's so scary. I was just walking down the alley from work and he jumped me out of nowhere. I mean, look at all this blood. He did all of this to me. God, I don't even know what's going to happen to me. Why are you not screaming?
Good question.
What did I do to deserve this? Why is she not screaming for help?
Maybe she thinks you're in on it and you're gonna kill her.
Probably. He's keeping you prisoner here, isn't he? Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, you wouldn't exactly call it that. Come on, two people are stronger than one. I'm sure that if we act together, we can easily overpower him. Like, I promise that no harm will come your way. I don't trust you. I might not look it, but I'm quite agile, you know. You're gonna leave me to die. Well, you really don't want to risk being the one getting eaten instead.
It's very possible.
She'll absolutely leave us to die. Oh, come on! Don't you see that I'm scared? Yeah, yes you can. Anon, please! I really don't want to die here. Alright, chat, you get to choose. Save her or don't. It'd be really funny if we can get two endings today. I'm gonna watch the chat rooms. Going once! Going twice! We're gonna save her unless somebody can save it with some bits or donations in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if we can get an ending. Holy shit, chat. I was gonna save her. But damn, chat be brutal tonight. There goes that ending.
It is what it is. You know.
Nah, I'm good. You're on your own. That would have been my response. Instead of fear, Alicia's face contorts with rage at your refusal. How dare you? Oh, I was right, bitch. How dare you refuse me? Do you even know who I am? You insignificant stupid! Her yelling seems to attract attention because a freshly showered Seong Min creeps out from the bathroom. Slowly, he slinks up behind Alicia as he reaches for the light switch.
Oh, he did.
Shouldn't have been a bitch! Where did the cut? What? What? Seong Min stands victorious over Alicia's now battered corpse. Show it! Show don't tell. Though you doubt she had any chance in the first place, being all tied up and all. Human by chance, I want the rest of that shirt. That's you, Seong Min.
This made me hungry. Good thing I brought home takeout.
At first, his remark confuses you until you glance down towards Alicia. Alright, that one's good. That's definitely one way to call her corpse.
Hey, Anon.
You nervously look up at him. He doesn't want to make you into a home-cooked meal now, does he?
What you made yesterday was decent. And your company was quite energizing. So I was thinking, maybe we could cook together? We could share, too.
Well, that's definitely out of character. On one hand, you kind of feel too afraid to agree. On the other hand, you feel too afraid to say no. But hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be good bonding opportunity. And no more killings will happen. Yes? Right? Alright, chat, should we help him cook or should we not? Cannibals that cook together stay together.
I feel like if you don't help him cook, it will lead to an ending.
I feel like saving her would have led to an ending, and we will go back and see that at some point.
Yeah, I think you're right is on that as well. Might have been a better ending though if you actually did help her. Maybe you can move in with her.
Help him cook, help him cook. Man, damn, chat just wants to go all in on this. Well, it's not like Alicia was your friend or something. You have no qualms about helping Seungmin cook her. At this point, you've already done far worse than cooking a person. Plus, being on good terms with Seungmin, who is very much alive compared to Alicia, seems way more important right now. Sure, sounds delightful. I'm kind of a professional chef, though, so stand back.
Well, you're definitely not bad. Though you should get more practice cooking meat of the human variety.
Well, seems like this is your chance to do so. Seungmin takes his bloody apron off after carrying Alicia into the kitchen. By the way, Nerdy Texan, that jelly, mwah, it was yummy. I've been enjoying it. I'm saving some for Mike, but it's really good. It doesn't help make him look any less scary, though, as the exposed skin is practically drenched in her blood. Oh, that shirt is terrible. That is so cringy.
Human by chance, alpha by oh dear God.
I like how his shirts, you can see the tag sticking up.
Yes, you can.
He's so lazy. Okay, boss, what are we cooking?
He's still covered in blood.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of making curry.
Ooh, so you can make something besides instant ramen?
I actually enjoy cooking quite a bit. It's a hobby of sorts. If I didn't have to work this much, I'd probably spend more time indulging in that hobby.
Why don't you become a chef? Wait, wouldn't that mean he would kill more people? Without beating around the bush, Seungmin promptly puts you to work at the cutting board. Meanwhile, he starts cooking rice and cleaning the remains of Alicia off himself. Well, time to get chopping. I like
Choppa,
this.
choppa, choppa.
I'm so glad I bought this. Okay, how do you want me to cook it? Or how do you want me to cut it? What the fuck? Okay, I feel bad for beating up the carrot now.
Fuck that carrot.
It squeaked!
Fuck that carrot.
Fuck the onion.
Onions
Oh,
are
you ain't
delicious.
getting away from me, bitch.
Onions are delicious.
By the way, if you ever want to cut an onion and not... Okay. Keep that too. If you ever want to cut an onion and not cry, just do it underwater. That's what I always learned to do.
This is true.
That's what we used to do in the restaurant.
Or you just cut the onions and weren't a bitch about it.
It actually never bothered me when I did it.
It didn't used to bother me when I was younger, but now it does.
I haven't cut onions in a while. Not since my grandpa passed. Once you're done with cooking, Seungmin takes out a second plate and looks at you questioningly. Seems like your landlord is inviting you to join him for a meal. A cannibal meal. Alright, chat! Are we going all in? Are we gonna eat with the cannibal, or are we gonna not eat with him?
Based on what the chat has said so far, I would imagine they're going to say eat with him.
Eat. I like our resident chef in the chat is the one that's really hyped for this one. By the way, Nerdy, I have had to fight Miko to get her away from that Cacodemon plushie. I might have to get another one for her. She loves it because it's like pillow shaped. So if I have it on my bed, she lays against it and tries to chew on the horn. Like she you know how cats needle with their paws?
Yes.
Dogs do something similar, but they do it with their mouth.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It is real. I'm gonna try to film her doing it, but she gets really mad when I got the camera out. But it's so cute because she goes to sleep, and then I gotta take it away from her because I don't want her to ruin it. Well, you've already helped him cook human meat. Might as well try the fruits of your labor. You nod to Seung Min, and he fills the plate with freshly made curry. Human curry. I mean, that looks pretty good. I can't lie. Never actually tried to make curry.
It is all about presentation.
You look down towards the fresh bowl of curry. The warm aroma of the piping dish is alluring. It has a delicious spice scent that dances across the kitchen, lingering and delicately in the air. Humans supposedly taste like pork. Various seasonings in the dish create a romantic, hot and heavy, yet sweet, mouth-watering fragrance that you can practically taste. The human meat you cooked really adds some pizzazz to the whole thing. Right. You nearly forgot that this curry is topped off with a nice serving of Alicia. You feel a little guilty that she smells so good. I don't. I really am going to design the cannibal counter at one point. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna get a good picture of that. I know a lot of people have wanted, like, the cannibal counter sticker. I need to get somebody that can actually design it. Unfortunately, most of our people that specialize in that have been really busy lately. I might go poke Nerd about that, because she does, like, that kind of thing. You both take the same seat as yesterday, and you can't help but feel a sense of deja vu. Well, partially because you did the exact same thing the day before. This seems like a good opportunity to get to know Seung Min a little better, though. I'm actually curious to see if this is completely bugged, so bear with me. Okay, we fixed the bug.
What was the bug? I didn't notice.
Last time I loaded, it took us back to the drawer.
Oh.
So, what would you like to do?
What about his backstory? Could ask him why he picked up Alicia. Why he has such weird shirts.
I know a lot about stories about cannibalism. You don't realize it until you think about it. To be fair, I know a lot of stories about cannibalism, and I realize it because I like studying weird shit. I have quite a few books on serial killers. Holy shit, now that I think about it.
I don't know if I'd say that on air.
I mean, I'm too lazy to go kill someone. It takes too much work. And I don't think my landlord would like the blood on the floor. I'm also like 5'4", and I don't want to have to drag a whole body. That's really heavy. Mike, will you come help me with something?
With what?
I'll make you dinner.
With what?
Nothing. Maybe carrying something heavy and help a little cleaning and change a light bulb.
Are all of these events related?
The light bulb isn't, but I don't want to get up on the ladder and change it. It's high.
It's 2 steps.
No, this one's more than 2 steps.
No, but you only need to go up 2 steps.
I don't wanna, though. I can get you to change the light bulb.
Why?
Because you're the man and you're good at these things. And you can also
Fine.
drag the heavy thing.
It's not my house!
I'll make you dinner. It'll be yummy. It'll be a nice pork meal.
No.
Aww, please don't make me go ask Web. He has a longer drive.
Yeah, well, tell him to stop being antisocial then. I'll stop when he stops.
Oh, Jesus Christ, neither of you are gonna stop. At least I can get you to go to a con. Any heights for purity is dangerous. See, the chat understands. I can get up 1 step, that's it.
I believe you could get farther.
No, actually, for real, this thing's a bitch to try to get off the thing it's in, the lights. Next time you're here, change the light bulb for me. You said you would. Alright, people want us to ask about the wardrobe. Seong Min? What's up with your wardrobe?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, your t-shirts and stuff.
What about them?
The phrases on them.
Huh?
You know what? Never mind. No, you can't keep looking at it. You have to do something about it. Actually, do you want to go shopping together at some point? I need some new clothes anyway.
Well, I don't necessarily see why I need any new clothes.
When a woman tells you to go clothes shopping with her, you don't question it.
Can we get McDonald's?
Yes, of course.
Can we get Wendy's?
Do you want McDonald's or do you want Wendy's?
Can we get Popeyes?
Damn right we can.
Can we get Panda Express?
You're making me hungry.
Can we get Chick-fil-A?
You want crack that badly?
Can we get Steak and Shake?
I don't trust Steak and Shake.
Can we get, I was going to say, can we get Burger King, but even I don't want to do that.
Do you hate yourself that much? Because I'll watch you eat it.
I mean, if I was baked off my ass, I would 100% shout out on some Burger King. But it's one of those things, like, as soon as it gets to the point where it's, like, lukewarm, it becomes almost inedible.
Yeah, I only really like their onion rings, too.
Oh, I hate everything on that fucking menu. The only thing that was, like, halfway decent is when they used to have the, this massive... when they used to have, like, the Angry Whopper. That was the only thing I could eat because they just doused everything in hot sauce.
You know what's the only thing I really, really like there is, like, their breakfast, the French toast sticks. I usually get that when I go dog training because it's right there by the park.
I don't think I've ever gotten French toast sticks from a fast food restaurant, to be honest with you.
It's not bad. It doesn't make... I haven't gotten sick of it or anything.
Well, I'd probably just go to McDonald's and get something that's going to make my insides clog up.
Anything from there.
Yeah, but I mean specifically the Egg McMuffins.
I do want the Hello Kitty TMNT toys.
Although I will say the McGriddles are disgustingly delicious. It's why I can't order them, because I'll try to order like 5.
Oh, good lord. We'd always go to the Waffle House late at night and watch people fight.
I don't know. I don't want to be out that late. In a Waffle House, you're probably going to get stabbed.
We can just go to the bar.
You're probably going to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where it is. It does depend. But, yes.
Waffle House is just great.
But maybe
you're
a
in the
couple
South
of new
if there's a Waffle
t-shirts.
House.
But maybe a couple of new t-shirts could be nice.
Score! Alright, it's a promise then. Seong Min just nods in agreement. Hopefully you won't have to look at this again in the future. And it seems like you might have just scored a date with a cannibal. As the conversation slows into a comfortable silence, Seong Min begins to eat. I've been stabbed before, it's not a big deal. My brother in Christ, there's a story there.
I think that very much depends on where you got stabbed.
Yeah. Staring down at your own bowl, you find yourself hesitating. Are you guilty, ashamed, mortified at the choice you made to get yourself to this point? Oh, you were stabbed in the arm. Ooh. That can go really, really bad really quickly, though.
It can, but out of most of the stuff, other than like really, really far down extremities like your hands or feet, it's probably the least life-threatening.
Yeah, true. You should, logically that you should feel all of these things, but fuck it, it's a free meal. Fuck, you really made some killer curry. Yep. Before you know it, a spoonful of steaming curry is already in your mouth. It was with a pencil.
I love how we've just gone to like, okay, we're just okay with cannibalism.
I mean, we were homeless, fuck it. The mix of carrots, onions, and meat is devilishly delicious. Your brow twitches. Shouldn't you be disgusted by this? Not really. Wouldn't a normal, regular person be disgusted by this? Nobody in this call is normal. Or well-adjusted.
This is true.
Maybe you're not regular? Maybe there are two sides of you fighting for dominance? A devil and an angel? Or was it an angler? Antler? Doesn't matter. This food is kickin' and you're the pro chef behind it. Not only do you enjoy this meal, but Seong Min seems to be enjoying it too, you think. His neutral expression makes it difficult to read him. You count this as a win anyway.
You know, it's my first time sharing this experience with someone else. I've never met anyone who heard me out after learning that I'm a cannibal. You're the first, Anon.
Somehow you're not surprised. After all, it's not like there's some kind of cannibal cafe for him to mingle at.
Ow. Ow.
Woo! I hate the fact we're the only ones that... No, I've explained this joke to them before. They know about it now.
Yes, you have, many times.
It's real. You just can't get it on the regular web anymore. Right? You can't help but feel kind of bad for the man in front of you. Being a cannibal is bound to be lonely, huh? You can go to Germany and meet somebody. Not to mention that it doesn't really seem like Seong Min has a lot of time to make friends otherwise. Is he supposed to... No, Seong Min would... No.
What?
Hold on, I need to check something really quickly.
What, do you think that's the name of a serial killer? Is it?
No, that was Issei Sagawa, that's what I thought. There's a Japanese cannibal. He's actually a celebrity now. Germany did arrest that guy. Yep. And it was a fun court case. Because technically it was consent.
My God. People are typically quick to judge me, even if they don't really know anything about me.
If you think that's fucked up, chat, go look up the Japanese one and see what he's doing now. Japan, a whole different thing.
They form their impressions of me without even getting to know me first. I feel like at some point I stopped trying.
And then you have was it the Russian grandma who was killing people and cooking them and giving the food to the neighbors? Was it
Maybe. There was also another Russian guy who replaced his teeth with metal and was eating people.
As you do. I feel like that would hurt, though.
I don't know. I think they were, like, fixed implants. I think it would only hurt if, obviously if you bit yourself, but... No, it would probably act about the same as a normal tooth as long as you didn't have, too many sharp edges or anything on it.
You'd have to be careful about biting your tongue or your lip.
Yeah, you could just very easily probably bite your tongue in half.
Unless he had that thing where, like, dentures where you could take them off and put regular teeth in type of thing.
Maybe, I don't know. I think they were permanent for him, though. I think he had, posts and stuff installed.
Mm. You're lying.
I already said that.
Oh, okay.
Stop trying to care about what people think of me. What's the point if it's bound to end the same way anyways, right? But... I care about what you think, Anon. I think your presence is really changing me. I'm really bad with words, but... I appreciate you for trying to get to know me, Anon. Means a lot to me.
Wasn't the Australian lady the one that South Park was making fun of?
Which Australian lady?
The one that killed her husband and fed him to the kids? Except they did the reverse. No, they did the same thing. They killed the dad and fed it to the son.
Yeah, they killed.
Also, that taught everyone not to fuck with Cartman.
Well, that's literally the last line of that episode. Is like, dude, remember, just remind me to never fuck with Cartman again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may have. And you mean?
Did he just fall asleep? You end up doing the dishes before attempting to lift young Min up to take him to bed. You quickly regret your decision, though, as he turns out to be heavier than he looks.
All that human meat decreases
A real
density.
dead weight, huh? Fuck you. In the end, you have to spend a few minutes trying to shake him awake before he finally, sleepily opens his eyes. You help young Min up and make sure he stays up as you assist him in getting to his bedroom. You even led him all the way to the bed and carefully tuck him in, afraid that the man will collapse inches away from it. Seong Min's bedroom is kind of a pigsty, to put it nicely. It's surprising considering the state of the rest of the apartment. The shared spaces are always very tidy. You have no clue where he gets the energy to keep them clean, but you're thankful for it, and it must be really taxing for him. Stepping over his unironed clothes strewn about on the floor, you successfully guide Seong Min to his unmade bed. Exhausted, he collapses against the sheets. You don't even get to say goodnight before the sound of his soft snoring fills the room. With a job well done, you retire to your own bedroom for the night. Alright, chat, do you want to continue this, or do you want to call it a night? The fuck is that? That's a new one.
I think you got it's an achievement.
It isn't pork becoming cannibal. Alright, let's see the new art.
Yes. Want some?
Already cutting him up in chunks. Look at him. You'd say the dinner goes pretty well. I'm gonna save it just... You know what? Let's keep going, because I'm kind of feeling like continuing. How about you? Mike?
Yes.
You want to continue?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was looking at something else. Yeah, if you want to, sure.
Yeah, chat seems to be into it. You'd say the dinner goes pretty well. So well, in fact, that the two of you go on to have many more dinners together, spanning over weeks. Then months. Then a year. Surprisingly, Seong Min turns out to be rather soft for a bloodthirsty cannibal. Before you know it, your relationship with him naturally progresses into something more romantic. The two of you officially become partners. You really let Seong Min cook, and perhaps that's what sets you on this path. This path towards destiny. Towards the day that Seong Min proposes to you. I think we got an ending.
This sounds like an ending.
You don't expect it. The abrupt nature of it all. When he slips the ring off of your dinner... Okay, no, I did read that right. Off your dinner's finger and gets down on his knees. Jesus. The ring isn't your size, but you know you could always get it readjusted later. Finally, all of your simping pays off. Of course you accept. Your wedding takes place at the most classy location anyone dating a cannibal would choose. The butcher counter at the local supermarket. What the fuck? All the meats and knives the eye can see. Naturally, it's a breathtaking ceremony. Even the shoppers can't help but stop and stare in wonder. Or rather in fear. No, they're probably just jealous of your supermarket wedding. Hand in hand with Seong Min, the two of you will have a very grotesque, disgusting, and gory future. Exactly the way you hope it'll be. Seong Min has successfully rizzed you. Or was it you who rizzed him? Who cares? Congratulations on your marriage. Ending my Housemate version 1, and you didn't even fall off a cliff. Okay, so that's what the cake was for. Version 1 ending, so there's different versions of the endings. Oh, good lord.
Ew.
I love the body.
Oh, okay.
The sack is made of human skin. That's a nice touch.
Yes, it is. Or at least it appears to be. The Heart of War.
Okay, so that's the credits. That's all the achievements. So next time we'll go for another achievement. Alright, so let's try going for one of the other endings. So the last time we got married. We had a happy cannibalistic life. It was very delightful. Personally, it's my favorite ending.
Sure.
Let's savor. No, you can't leave this poor woman to die. You might be bad enough to live with a cannibal, but you still have enough integrity to not watch someone get killed right in front of your eyes. Okay, alright, yeah. I'm gonna help you escape. Really? Oh, Anon, thank you. Oh, God, yeah. Of course.
Did we tell her our name, or did she just guess that?
We told her because we're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kill her now.
I don't know how I could ever repay you. You're my hero. You probably shouldn't tell her that you considered doing the opposite just a few seconds ago.
Yes.
Okay, just wait here and I'll go fetch a knife to free you, okay? Okay. Just please hurry. Right. It would be really bad if Seong Min caught you trying to help her escape. If he doesn't see anything, maybe you can just come up with a little white lie and say that she escaped on her own or act clueless. Surely he won't do anything to you, right? But you'll think about that later. It's time to act. You quickly make sure that there are still sounds of water coming from the bathroom and quietly sneak into the kitchen.
Well. What the fuck? No! Stop clicking it!
Because it tortures you.
I live that life. I don't
Being
need to hear
tortured?
it here. No,
Wait, what?
I live that life with that noise. I don't need to hear it here.
That's right! You have the kitty cats!
Yeah, thankfully they're both sleeping.
Oh, hey, look! Mike, look!
A corkscrew, yes.
Did you ever get one?
Yeah, remember? I had one the whole time and I didn't realize it.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think I drank the wine?
Brute forced it?
That's a very good way to get glass in your mouth. Who's
Item
fishing? Who's fishing? Ooh, you got a table knife. Alright, so you're gonna stab the shit out of him.
When you finally show up in the hallway with a knife in your hand, Alicia looks at you with an almost elated expression on her face. Anon!
Yes.
You did it!
Cut me, Daddy.
That's my line.
Cut me.
Yes.
Cut me.
Or, sorry. Yeah, sorry it took me so long to actually find it. The kitchen drawers are kind of a mess. Doesn't matter. Quickly, cut the ropes. Oh, right. You carefully start cutting the ropes on Alicia's arms, trying very hard not to accidentally damage her clothing. Clothes that look way out of your budget. You should ask for a reward.
Just to say this too, like thinking about this from the perspective of how this universe has framed everything. Apparently, like the cops don't seem to give a fuck, or at least 911 doesn't. So I don't imagine even if she tells somebody that it's going to do anything.
I told you it's California.
What's the name of this game again?
My Sweet Housemate. I have a little bit of hot chocolate mixed with some whipped cream and some strawberries. Although you're not sure if they'd be even useful anymore, the amount of blood on them is probably not something you can easily wash off. Once you finally cut the last knot, the rope starts slowly falling off.
I want to tell you something that is also hilarious, that they did confirm, yes, this does take place in California.
Oh my god!
I'm not joking, I just looked it up on Google. It actually does take place in California.
Oh my god, I love these devs.
Apparently the other game that they have that takes place in Minnesota, I guess.
They have another game?
This is supposed hang on a second. Obsession, I think is what it's called.
Let me see. No, this is the only one that they're showing anyway, so it may not be out yet.
Introduce other games by the developer. Online Obsession, sorry.
Yeah, it's out now as a demo.
Oh, okay. So
I do have it so we can try it. I'll grab it so we can try it.
Alright, but apparently this one, My Sweet Housemate is set in California. That is confirmed.
That is so fucking perfect. Thank you, Dev.
Oh, God. I don't know where the dev is based out of. That would actually be funnier. I don't know if they're in California or they're somewhere else. But since this other game is in Minnesota, maybe they're there, which is, I mean, I guess it's better. Hey, what are you doing? I'm hungry. Did the game just die? Nope. Oh. Oh, and,
What the hell? I guess I should thank Rodrigo for gifting me this stupid knife. What the hell? What? You were supposed to escape, not kill him. Well, he's not dead yet. Not the point! I'm sure there's absolutely nothing we can do anymore, and we totally can't save him even though he's still alive. Well, what did you expect? I wasn't going to keep someone who saw me kill those stupid fucks alive. Oh.
So she murdered other people. That's lovely.
Wait a minute. What he said? There's only wait.
Is she the wife of a drug lord?
I'm gonna guess yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
Saw you what now? Do I have to repeat myself specifically for you? Or what? Did you really think all this blood was mine? You did. That's not the point. You basically just killed my landlord. Where am I supposed to even go now? Oh, please, like it even matters. You already look like you're homeless anyway. Wow, ouch. That was uncalled for. Ugh. I don't even know why I have to explain this. Look, girl, I'm a busy woman, and you've already managed to tire me out with your empty blabbering. Let's just end this already. Suddenly, Alicia lunges towards you, and you, completely not expecting it, fall to the ground. The art is really, really good. But fuck this.
Well, we got a bad ending.
Yep, so we'll have to figure out how to get the other endings. This one's actually going by fairly quickly, too.
Well, I think this doesn't seem like it's an extent. It's not like some of the other games we've had with visual novels where it's very, very extended. I feel like it just has a lot of different endings, and it just has you go to the different points. That's where it gets its longevity from, with replayability, as opposed to a really, really long written narrative.
Yeah. When you come to your... It's one that knows when it needs to end, type of thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's also the part of, like, you know, this idea that it's presenting, it's not really great for a massively drawn-out story, just because, like, you're gonna write yourself into a corner eventually with this idea.
Yeah. When you come to your senses, you're tackled to the ground by Alicia on top of you, one of her hands lightly yet firmly squeezing your throat. Hey! It's your turn now. What? You didn't expect me to keep a witness alive, did you? You did, actually. Your time has come, little lamb. Please don't talk like a cartoon villain, at least. And I told Rodrigo that monologue isn't my style. Anyways, die. Wait. What now? You aren't planning on being the one monologuing now, do you? Because I don't have time for this. Crap. There should have been some way to convince her to let you live.
This will probably be a save point. So there's probably two different diverging paths here. Either we can convince her to let us live, or we can, or we die.
Actually, I'm blind. 100% blind, so I didn't see anything. Seriously? Yeah, I'm super serious. I can't see anything at all. No, I was asking if you seriously expected me to believe such a blatant lie. Hey, you can't judge by appearances alone. I'm not. Did you already forget all of the conversations earlier? No, but it's already... Honey, please don't waste my time. God, what a pain in the ass. I was planning on keeping you, but I don't like dumb ones. You don't even deserve a goodbye. So that's another end.
Alright, that was a bad ending, so we got killed.
You feel the blade of a sharp knife painfully slide across your throat. Seems like Alicia goes straight for the vital organs this time, huh? Few hectic moments of being overwhelmed with pain later, and you finally start losing your grip on your own consciousness. This is really not what you expected your life to turn out like. It just started looking up for you, and now you're dying with a probably already dead cannibal by your side. Well, at least you're not alone. If you were still back on the streets, you probably would be. That thought brings you a weird sense of gratitude and peace in your last moments. You got an ending, my dead housemate. At least you're not homeless. Yeah, she's rich.
Ouch. Yeah, those are security guys. And she smokes. Alright, so that's where that comes from. That's the blood-stained little switchblade thing there. Alright, so I guess we go back to that decision and see if we can get her to let us live. So which one did we choose last time? We chose, actually I'm blind, so that's the stupidest one. I will do anything you want. That's a cool knife you got there. God will punish you. God will punish you will probably definitely get you murdered again.
I'm gonna try this one. That's a cool knife you got there. For a moment, Alicia just stares at you. Ugh, this whole thing. Rodrigo gave me this because he thinks I like pink characters from a video game for toddlers. But just because I like a pink video game character does not automatically mean that pink is my favorite color. I mean, don't like... God, I wish people wouldn't just assume things about me based on my interests.
She's blushing.
She is. Not that I'm interested in it or anything. She's a tsundere. Pink is such a stupid color anyways. Who would even like it? And just because I kept the knife doesn't mean I like it or appreciate it or anything.
It was just a gift, bro. Chill.
Yeah, I hear you. Pop off, queen. You know, I was totally gonna gut you and everything like 2 seconds ago, but you listening to me like this is kind of sweet. I could really do with more people around me who actually listen. Alicia appears to pause for a moment. Then she smiles. Aw, what the heck? I could really use a little lapdog. Plus, you're cute, so that helps. Yeah, okay, I'm keeping you. Let me call the boys to pick us up and we'll go home, girl. Oh, shit. Before the two of you leave together, Alicia takes a moment to call someone on her pink flip phone, still sat on top of you. Meanwhile, Sung Min's body lies lifeless beside you. His eyes do not move behind their lids. His blood seeps into every crevice of the cold floor beneath him, the last remnants of his warmth slowly fading away with each drop of blood that escapes his pale skin. F. Rest in peace, young Min. Eventually, you whisked away by Alicia, spirited away into her life of criminal activities. You learn that she's the head of a rather scary-looking organization. You're not entirely sure what it does, but the amount of blood, firearms, and money you see every day are all good signs that you're better off not knowing. You've given a softer life. However, kept by Alicia has some kind of human pet. You become accustomed to Alicia referring to you as a good girl. In fact, you can't even get her to call you by your actual name anymore. You're not even sure you can remember it yourself. What was it again? Each night you go to sleep in a newspaper-padded crate on the floor beside Alicia's queen-size bed. But hey, at least you never have to be homeless again. Unless something happens to your new owner. I get the pet ending.
I mean, how many more endings do we have?
I don't know, actually. We got some new art, though.
Hmm.
Okay, so there she is. Okay, so... So we have, I don't know, these are achievements.
Some of them are related to endings. But, oh yeah, here we go, endings. These are endings. These are listed as endings. So we still have 4 more endings left
There's
to
an
find.
alien ending.
Sorry, 5 more endings. So we don't even have half of them yet.
So we have to figure out how to get them all.
Okay, so there's multiple versions of the Housemate ending as well. So we got the romantic ending because of the meat wedding cake there, but there's different versions of it. Alright, so there's the best friend one.
People are saying there's 6 more.
Square. Well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. There's 6. Sorry. I'm very baked right now. Do we need to do anything else? So I think... Okay, so...
Let's go back and try her other choices and see what happens.
I was going to ask if you wanted to bother trying the other ones, or if it was just going to lead to a roundabout way to do the ending.
Who? Who what? Ask. I sure didn't. We're gonna get stabbed!
Oh, yeah, no.
At least Rodrigo gave you a gift in the first place. You should be grateful, not venting to a total rando about it. Just tell him what your preferences are. Communication solves most issues if you just try. If you want to just vent without actually fixing any of your issues or relationships, that's what the internet is for, not my ears. We are gonna deserve it. Also, you're literally about to kill me. I don't want to be tortured before you do it. So can we speed this up? You! Just how dare you! You listen while I talk, you insignificant pest! Skill issues. Yeah, no, that one we fucking just... Her knife plunges into your chest once, twice, 10 times. Now 20. Alicia stabs you with feverish anger. Eventually you lose count of how many times a blade rips your skin open. A few hectic moments of being overwhelmed with pain later, you finally start losing your grip on your own consciousness. This is really not what you expected your life to turn out to be. Probably already dead cannibal. Yeah, we've seen this.
So it leads back to roughly the same dialogue, but I'm curious if it does give you a different ending.
That's what I wanted to check. Okay, it's the same one.
No, okay, that's the same ending. It's just a different way of getting the same ending. Alright, so what would her other one be? Because we didn't do the... So we've done... Okay, yeah.
God will punish you for this. I don't believe in God. Well, it was worth a try, I guess. It was a horrible try. You should practice more at trying to stay alive. Though I suppose you will have to do that in another life. That's a pity. You know you were kind of cute. Anyways, goodbye.
Okay, so yeah, that gets you the murdered ending again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the exact same one that we've... Okay, so I think that covers all of them, or is there another one here that we haven't...
There's one more. I'll do anything you want. Anything you ask of me. Anything. Aw, anything? It's a shame. Maybe in another life I would have kept you as my little lapdog. You know, that would have been quite fitting for a cute little thing like you. But well, since you're so eager to do anything for me, die.
Okay, so there was only one option that got you not to die in that scenario.
And it was literally just saying her knife is cute. Because girls are like, be like that. Okay, so the question is, what do we do? Let's try the hyper-realistic cake one. Is that a hyper-realistic cake you're making? You know, like in those videos? Where everything is cake? Those are all cake, right?
No, these are real human body parts.
Oh, come on, you were supposed to agree with me.
Oh, sorry. We've seen this dialogue
Yeah.
before, I know we have.
Let me see. What wrong with me?
So I think that was another roundabout choice. It just gives you a different dialogue option, which is still amusing. Let's see.
Alright, let's keep calling the cops. You're not getting away with this. If they don't help you, you might die. You, now a bit more frustrated and scared, immediately dial 911 again. 911, what's shaking, bacon? I'm gonna die. Can you, like, send the police to my location, or are you white? Okay, yeah, we did this one.
Yeah, we saw this. We saw this. So last time we called the fire department.
Well, there's no song called Fuck the Fire Department. You spend the next few minutes...
No, that's what I
Okay.
was saying. We already made this choice.
Yeah, no, I thought I clicked the other one.
No, you clicked the firefighter one.
Whoops. I meant to click the other one.
Look, it's that one, yes.
No!
You really need to stop clicking, like, right when it loads.
I know.
Okay, we heard this. Are you white? While you're doing this, I'm gonna look up and see what the, where the actual dev is.
Number one, your crime is our dime. Sup, babe? 318 Williamson Avenue. Send police for the love of God. Oof. I don't know if I can do that. The police station is currently out on their tax-funded donut party. Yeah, you just picked a bad time to call. My serial killer housemate actually just killed a cop and is cutting him up on our kitchen counter. Are you hot? Sound like you're hot. So glad I got your number. Wait, cop? Your roommate killed a cop? Why didn't you say so? Police will arrive shortly. Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh my god. Now you sit as Seong Min continues to tiredly tap the door, separating him from you. Before you know it, you can hear the sound of police sirens swarming the apartment building. Terrified yet patient, you stay hidden in your room, practically counting the seconds until you're saved from this apartment of horrors. After what feels like forever, you hear the sound of the front door breaking and yelling of unfamiliar voices and loud footsteps storming in.
Oh wow, this entire game was done by 2 people.
Wow. Relieved, you nearly jumped through the door you've had locked this whole time, desperate to be safe in the arms of law enforcement. Of course, things never go the way you want them to. Instead of safety, you're met with bullets mercilessly burning through your flesh. You collapse against the floor. To your right, you see young Seong Min staring blankly back at you, his blood pooling around his head. Blood that gently greets you, mixing with your own, warming your rapidly cooling body. This isn't what you wanted. But at least you're not alone in the end.
You literally just get shot by the cops. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's not saying F the LAPD at all.
I'm totally not taking a screenshot of this to use as a thumbnail.
I don't know if I do that.
Did you expect help?
I mean, I didn't know we were in LA.
I can't believe I guessed that right.
It was the white people comment that gave it away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what other ones do we have?
That was the newest one. So we still have the alien one, we have the infinity one. So let's go back.
Infinity cooking pot.
Music.
Didn't we have, at one point, didn't we have options with the cooking stuff with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and find it. Let's see.
Maybe that one has to do with the cooking pot.
Let's see. Cook human meat. Let's try not cooking it. No cup ramen should be enough, and your morals aren't that low yet. You set everything on the bar table and patiently wait for Seong-min. It doesn't take long for him to finally appear in the kitchen doorway, his hair wet from showering.
Hey!
Okay, we're just going to skip over this part because we've seen this.
Sounds like then you're fucking a speak and spell. It does.
You're lying!
What? I was waiting for you to finish laughing.
Go! Huh? By the way, if you wait, I guess it goes on anyway.
Oh.
Instead of answering, Seong-min takes a step towards you. Instinctively, you take a step back. Hey, don't ominously start walking towards me without saying anything now.
Oh, sorry.
All of a sudden, he pushes you down.
Is that better?
We gonna get some tonight?
You know, the irony of it in that shirt would be hilarious.
No, it's times worse now.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
He wasn't talking about this when he said something smelled good, was he? Seong-min?
Yes.
What did you say smelled good?
My dick. You! You smell delicious right now, Anon.
Why, thank you. I've been using a new body spray. Wait, no! You're not going to eat me, are you?
Sorry, Anon, that's just how it is.
But we made a deal!
Ah, yes. I'm terminating our agreement then.
You can't just do that!
But I'm already doing it.
Fair enough. But hey! Wouldn't that be bad for your, serial killer, cannibal, serial murderer reputation?
What? I have no reputation. I literally kill and eat people.
Oh, come on, there's gotta be something! Come on, Anon, think!
Alright, so we have options here of how to and to not get eaten.
We'll go in order, because it'll be easier. I swear I won't tell anyone, just please don't eat me!
But you already weren't telling anyone.
Shit, is there really no getting out of this? Come on, Seong-min.
Sorry, Anon. You were a good housemate, Anon, but I'm just so hungry and you smell so good. I can't help myself. I've been trying to hold myself back since the day you moved in. I'm just too tired to restrain my urges anymore. But hey, silver linings. I'm sure there are plenty of other people in need of cheap housing.
I mean, you're right, but that doesn't exactly seem comforting right now.
Don't worry, Anon. I will make sure to use every part of you. Every part.
That's not the... Before you can continue, you feel sharp teeth on your throat, and the next thing you know, awful pain waves overwhelm you. You attempt to scream, but can't. Seong-min has probably already managed to tear out your vocal cords. Your world slowly falls into darkness as you enter a state of pain shock. Is this what you get as thanks for the cup of ramen?
My cooked housemate, you became stew.
I love the chilies.
I think I was correct. I think that did unlock the pot ending, I would imagine.
Makes sense. Yep.
Yep, there it is. Okay, so I assume that if we get out of it, then he goes to the general path of then teaching us how to cook human meat.
Oh, that's right
Okay.
down there.
The pain.
And we've got almost all the art unlocked. So I'm gonna go down in order. I haven't showered in 5 days, so I'm probably hella stinky right now. You wouldn't want to eat someone like me.
You actually smell really good right now. But thanks for the heads up. I will wash your body more thoroughly when I'll be cooking you.
Shit, is there really no way of getting out of this? Yep, okay, so that's the same.
Sorry, Adam. Dead again. Okay. I'm also
a
okay.
cannibal.
That's gonna lead you back to the thing if he's gonna have you cook human meat. Oh? You should have said that earlier. I'd have shared the meat with you.
Phew. He should let you go now, right?
But thanks for telling me. I will feel less guilty eating you now.
Shit, is there really no way of getting out of this? Okay.
I was gonna say you might want to let it go until it actually gets to the point, just to make sure. But there's a lot of human meat in the freezer.
You don't have to eat me.
Oh, I know. But how can I resist this sweet, fresh fragrance of your insides calling for me?
Shit, is there really no way of getting out of this? Come on, Seongmin.
Sorry, Anon. Dead again. You were a good housemate, Anon, but I'm just so hungry and you smell so good. I can't help myself. I've been trying. Okay,
Okay,
these are
so
all
this
one.
is the same.
Alright, so that
Oh!
leaves one.
I think we want this one, because it'll give you the alien ending.
Okay.
I'm actually not human.
Huh?
I'm...
An alien.
That's right, I'm an alien! Boo! I'm not from this planet!
Fuck, man. I guess I will be the first one to learn what an alien tastes like then.
Shit, there's really no getting out of this.
Cut.
I'm just gonna let it go because I do want to see if this gives us the alien one. Okay, that's the same ending.
Okay, so that didn't do it, but we did get more options when it said that, so maybe there's one that will convince him. An animal and a human. Like a furry?
Like a furry, but reversed! You know, furry.
Once I skin you. Jesus.
I don't know if we can get out of this one. I'm your double.
But I'm a human, though.
Well, I'm your double from a parallel universe. A very non-human double.
I mean... I guess eating myself would be a weird experience?
Yes!
But you won't know unless you try. Besides, I didn't know I smelled so good.
Shit, there's no really getting out of this, yeah. I don't think there is an alternate ending to this.
I think that's all of them that we've
Yeah, I'm
done,
double
right?
checking.
We've done every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's cook the meat. No, let's
Yeah.
go to...
Well,
Right.
well, we have to
We
do
haven't
the
done
whole...
the don't call the police.
Okay.
No, he's right. There's nowhere else you can go now, and your only choice would be to return to homelessness. Be silly to think the police would help you in your situation, too. And what the hell? This... Are you gonna eat it?
Yes. It's too much meat, though, so I'm just going to store it for the future. I don't get such tender meat often. It would
Okay,
be a
we have
pity
seen
for it
this.
to waste.
So we can just keep going. Let's try going from here.
Which one is this?
No, that's not the one I wanted.
No.
So we're going to cook the meat.
Yeah, cook the human meat. And we've been through this already, but I'm pretty sure it gives you an option after you talk to him.
Yeah, let me actually see. Did I save that? Okay, this one. Oh, this fucking
Wait.
glitch.
What are you doing?
That was the question, but it's doing the glitch. So I can't do that. I have to go from here.
That's fine, it's not that far. Like you said, at least the game's short.
Okay. Found it! Alright, how do we get the alien ending?
Okay, here we go. Save
Okay,
this
we
though
asked
before
that
you
one.
take a pick. If we don't have this already, which I don't know if we do. Okay, there we go.
Let's go in order. What does it
Okay.
taste like? So what does it taste like?
It's good.
No, that's not what I meant. The human meat, what does it taste like?
I can share.
No! No thanks. I just wanted to know. Okay, somebody told me how to get the alien ending. Okay.
Well, I guess it's very similar to pork.
Oh, right. I thought it smelled like pork earlier.
Well, it's a bit richer in taste, though. Depending on a human.
Did he really have to remind you that you're talking about human meat? Though it's really your fault for asking. You spend the next few moments in silence as Seong Min finishes his food and you absorbed in your own little world. Just a few weeks ago, you had nowhere to go, yep. So we'll just continue.
Yeah, okay. I think we did all this.
Yeah,
so this
so
might
I'm just gonna skip.
this might
I'm
have-
gonna keep going till we get to a point where we can, because I can't fast forward. Oh, I can. Let's try. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that's something about him. Something that weirdly interests you, despite him being a cannibal and a murderer. You almost feel bad about your morbid interests, but your gratitude for the housing opportunity is far greater than your crumbling morals. Who knows? Maybe you've already started losing your mind with all that's happening. Or perhaps he started infecting you with his own insanity. Still, you can't ignore your strange fascinations and spend the whole day thinking about it. You're so absorbed in your thoughts that you don't even realize how quickly the day passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another hard day of work. So I'm going to save here just in case.
A bunch of mimes. Oh, it's this bitch again. Alright, we already did this.
Okay, don't save her. Don't help him cook. Okay, help him cook, but don't eat. Okay.
Beat the shit out of that carrot.
Why does it sound like a guinea pig?
To make you feel bad.
This one I didn't give a shit about. Oh, wrong button.
She turned into meaty goodness.
Don't eat with him. Oh, I already ate earlier, so I'm still full. It's one thing to cook a human, it's another to eat it. And you're not about to become a cannibal, buddy, for your housemate.
Are you sure? I made enough for 2 people.
Yep, pretty sure.
Eh. All right. Thank you for cooking with me, Anna.
Good night, then?
Ah, right. Yes. Good night.
You slowly retreat to your bedroom, deciding to retire for the night, not wanting to watch young men enjoy dinner. Before you know it, the sleep overtakes you. Living with a cannibal turns out to be too much to bear despite your desperate situation. You, however, are resourceful. You take a few months to find a second job, saving as much money as possible to move to someplace normal. It takes a year, but you finally do it. You think this apartment will be normal. The price is average for your area and it comes with a standard cockroach infestation. It even has the classic landlord special with all the handles on the cupboards painted white until one day, the music begins. Above you lives a pianist, and each night their music coming from above rattles you to your core. It creeps through your ceiling, into your mind, into your soul. Every day you find yourself slipping deeper and deeper into insanity's grasp. You hit your boiling point. You're not going to let some music-playing douchebag ruin the peace you've worked so hard to obtain. You didn't share an apartment with a literal cannibal for a year for this. You stomp your way up to your apartment stairwell, banging on the musical offender's door. Open the goddamn door! Is that asshole going to...
What the fuck, man?
Wait. No way. This can't be.
How dare you knock on my door, you filthy bastard! I can play my music however I want. It's a free fucking country.
As it turns out, your upstairs neighbor is a hot alien. Really? Those abs. Those stunning good looks. Those huge beady eyes.
Where are the ants?
The hot, sexy antenna sprouting from their monstrous head.
I swear to God, I'm gonna go in and get my shotgun and I'm gonna bust a cap in your ass.
It's love at first sight. You know that this is the beginning of something. Something special.
Your neighbor is a hot alien. Okay. There's a lot of weirdness here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we got the alien ending. Alright, so I have the ending guide up, so which ones do we have left?
See really quick. But why?
Because you were nice to him, but you didn't become a cannibal.
Okay, so
so the infinite snake, the music, and the hands. Alright, so let me look. I think I have the music one up, the musical note there. So, my ex-housemate. Okay, so all you have to do for that one is refuse to help him cook.
Okay.
You can do it one of two ways, but that's the easiest one, I think, by the save point that we have.
Moments ago, you were looking into Alicia's eyes, hearing her voice, watching her breathe. Just the thought of helping Xian Min cook her is enough to turn your stomach. You can't do this, not even if that means you have to face consequences. Nah, fam, I'm good. You go ahead, though.
Are you sure?
Yep. Pretty sure.
Alright.
Good night, then?
Yeah, right. Good night.
You slowly retreat to your bedroom, deciding to retire for the night, not wanting to watch young men enjoy dinner. Before you know it, the sleep overtakes you. Okay, so this is the same. Work performance begins to slip. You're not sure how much longer you can take this. Compared to this hell, Seong Min wasn't so bad. My ex-housemate. Was it really worth it?
Alright. Now let's see what the infinite snakes. Well, let's see which one we have next. So,
Let me look at the art. That's all. The cookie. Oh God.
okay, so the easier one of these to get is the other version, the pinky swear one.
Yeah.
So near the end of the game, you have in your opinion section about Sung Min in your little journal, you have to pick either dull or horrible.
Okay.
So I don't know when we get. It'd probably be before the last day. We would get one of those.
There's one right. I have one right here.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing that when I bake for you guys. Lies! You can always buy... We can sell aprons. You know what? Let's ask one of the other questions. Why did you need a housemate? Hey, Sungmin.
Eh?
Why do you need a housemate? He's not preserving you so he can eat you later, is he?
Money.
Oh.
It's getting expensive to live in general, and I'm still paying off my mortgage for the apartment. And that room you're in was empty and not getting any usage anyways.
Seems that even cannibals have human worries like this, huh? You spend the next few moments in silence as Seong Min finishes his food, and you absorb in your own little world, stare out at the window of the city drowning in darkness. Okay, so this, yeah, we've seen. So, we want to go with...
You have to pick dull or horrible, one of the two.
Dull. To be completely
Okay.
honest, there's nothing about him that interests you. In fact, he's so boring that you can hardly even form a solid image of him in your head. The fact that he's a cannibal is probably the most interesting trait about him, and that alone says a lot. Still, you can't help but feel grateful for the house opportunity. If it wasn't for Seong Min, however dull and uninteresting he is, you would not have been here in the first place. But otherwise, nothing else ties you down to this apartment, and you are already planning on how to leave in the future. You spend the whole day fantasizing about moving out and don't notice how quickly it passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work.
Okay, so the way you have to do this is you have to help him cook. So she has to die. You can't save her. You have to help him cook. And then you have to eat with him.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of that carrot! Grab it by the hair, punch it in the face. I'm gonna carve off the tattoo. I feel like that's gonna taste metallic. Okay. So yeah, save here because this is also where you're going to be able to get the last ending as well.
All right.
So you just have to go through the same for this one. You just have to go through the same pathway, I believe, that you went through to get the marriage ending.
The wardrobe one?
I think so. Yes, because you have to pick them as dull, but it's still.
You'd say dinner goes pretty well. Well, so well, in fact, the two of you go on to have many dinners together, spanning over weeks. Then months, then a year. Surprisingly, Seong Min turns out to be rather soft for a blood-hearted cannibal, or you know what? The two of you officially become partners. You really let Seong Min cook, and perhaps that's what sets you on his path. This path towards destiny. Towards the day Seong Min proposes to you. You don't expect it, and the abrupt nature of it all when he slips the ring off. Ring isn't your size. Living with and dating a cannibal is one thing, but dedicating your whole life to him is another. Who marries their landlord anyways? You tell him, hell no. Yet you continue living with him, successfully escaping the iron grip of homelessness with a friend? Buddy? Bro? By your side? You're in far too deep now. If the police ever came for Seong Min, you know they'd arrest you too, but you don't really mind that risk. You're in this together now. Forever. Landlord and tenant. Yin and yang. Partners in crime. Platonically, of course.
Yeah, so you got the friend zone ending.
Oh.
Snake.
Okay, we've got one more ending.
So there's one more ending, which is the double snake. So you have to reload that section that you were at before with the dinner.
Yeah.
Then you have to choose. Why did you choose Alicia specifically?
Why did it have to be Alicia? She seems sweet. Well, for the most part. But why did you pick her specifically?
I didn't. She was just there in the alley.
Allie?
Yeah, she was already covered in blood, fighting some other guys. I just thought she was an easy meal.
Somehow you're not even surprised.
Typically, I pick someone from the company I work at. Someone scummy, someone rich, someone I don't have empathy for. Then there are some days like this one where I just get lucky. You know, she was already killing someone. And I could tell it was just a normal thing for her. A fellow killer instinct, I suppose. But yeah, typically I just kill someone who is a source of others' suffering. That's the best thing I can do in this capitalistic hellhole. Okay, this is still brutal is the option you're gonna go with.
This is still brutal, though. They're just fellow human beings, you know, like me and you. It's not like they've done anything wrong.
Fellow human beings, one that you're about to eat. Did you forget that? Or do you not see her as a person just because she's on your plate?
Come on, you're going to make me lose my appetite.
Plus, aren't you renting this room out of desperation? Not many people would stay with a cannibal they don't know. Unless they didn't have any other choices.
Well, yeah, but still.
Have you ever thought why you're in this situation in the first place? The system can't work without an oppressor and a victim. Which one do you think you are? Some food for thought, I guess. Bon appetit. Okay, capitalism isn't that bad, you know.
Actually... Oh, fuck you. Let me do it. Actually, capitalism isn't that bad. Our society wouldn't function without it. Anyway, anyone can make it in this world if they try hard enough, like I did. I'm here now. I'm not sleeping on the park bench anymore because I pulled myself up on my bootstraps and actually worked hard to get here. Homeless people still out there on the streets just have to do the same. It's just how the system has to work. Strongman's brow twitches, a red flag against his otherwise stoic face. You've really done it now.
Is that so?
He's gonna kill me.
I'm going to eat you.
He calmly stands, straightening out his wrinkles in his shirt. He collects his plate of curry, obviously done with this interaction. Regardless, you continue. I'm just saying, anyone can make it if they try hard enough. Nobody has an inherent advantage over others. Oh my god, we're gonna deserve it. Some people just... You feel harsh waves of pain overwhelm you as Seongmin's plate launches into your head. The next moment, the world goes dark and you lose the grip on your consciousness. We deserved it. God damn it, another nugget game! That's going to make sense in a few days, I promise. As your vision adjusts, you realize you're still in the kitchen. You go to stand, finding yourself unable to do so. Your feet
are gone.
You realize that you can't feel them anymore. Not only are you unable to feel them, but looking down, you notice that they're completely missing along with your lower legs. For some reason, you're calm. Your body feels fuzzy and warm. The world around you doesn't feel threatening at all, despite your current state. Warm. You go to wipe your face with your hands, finding yourself unable. The binds that hold your wrists to the chair that you're currently glued to against your skin as you do so, yet it does not hurt. This feels like a dream caked in mist. Suddenly, your housemate appears in the corner of your vision. He's in his work suit. How long were you out for? This young man?
Anon.
What's up, bro? He doesn't say anything. Instead, he slowly walks up to you.
You know, I should be thanking you right now. You gave me the perfect opportunity to indulge in my cooking hobby.
He gets on his knees in front of you.
Honestly, this is probably my best meal so far.
Oh, good lord.
Feeding us our own legs.
Yep. Some Stephen King ass
That,
bullshit.
that's hot.
We found his kink. Although I know what his kink is.
My kink?
Choke me harder, daddy.
No, that's not a kink. That's just like a bucket list thing. I'm calling this dish Anon Crudeau.
Wait, Anon Credo? This isn't your meat, is it?
Want to try?
This young man offers a fork full of meat towards you, an elated smile decorating his face.
Yeah, fuck it, eat it.
Fuck it. Despite the intense hazy feeling that comes over you in waves, you can taste how good the meat is. How good your meat is. Your raw flesh and fat now served to you, topped in seasoning and a mouth-watering savory sauce that brings out your rich flavors that now spread across every inch of your tongue.
What do you think?
It's beautiful, Songmin. He smiles knowingly at you.
I'm so happy that you like it. You've said the same thing all other times, too. Ah, I'm getting ahead of myself. You probably don't remember. The drugs I'm administering to keep you calm have that effect, unfortunately. It's very strong.
What? How long have you been doing this to me?
About a week. A month. A year. It doesn't matter.
Why are you doing this to me?
Well, to be honest, you were getting on my nerves. I trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. How can you defend the people that oppress you? Oppress us. I thought I finally found someone who would understand me. Someone who gets it. Someone that I can let into my world, my life. But, like always, I was wrong. It's sad. I thought you were different. But not being different doesn't mean that you're not special. You're dear to me. I don't want to let you go. You're really good at drawing me in, Anon, like a thick cut of meat being dangled in front of a starving hound. Do you know what hunger does to a man like me, Anon? The need, the urge, the hunger, the need. I need you. I need this. I can't go back to how things were before you waltzed into my life. I'm not letting you go back to your old life just to rot away somewhere. It'd be like throwing perfectly good Yako. That's why I'm doing this. It would be a waste to just eat you without a second thought. No. Your body deserves a fate that's much, much better, don't you agree, my little partridge?
This young man stands and retrieves a pill bottle from the kitchen counter behind him. In just a blink, he's standing in front of you again.
I think it's time for a nap, Anon. But don't worry, I'll wake you up for dinner, alright, dear? Just rest.
The warmth from his hand, which is now on your cheek, vibrates through your core. It's hard to look up at him. Your eyelids feel as heavy as a ton of bricks. Seong Min kneels in front of you again. Is his face getting closer? His lips clash against yours. His fingers tighten around your jaw, prying your mouth open with ease. His tongue quickly invades your lips, leaving something in his wake. His hand now comes over your mouth.
Wallow.
You do it. The world around you swirls in a nauseating display of colors and sounds. Yet, despite this, Young Min's voice is clear.
I'll take care of you, Anna. There won't be any more struggling now.
For some weird reason, it brings you a foreign sense of comfort. You finally shut your eyes, more willing than not. You're not sure what exactly is going to happen to you, but you feel certain that Seong Min actually will take good care of you. And that's the final ending. Why is it a gamer chair?
Because that's what you're tied to, apparently.
Did you like the taste?
Tastes like copper and pain.
Oh.
Okay, what did you get there? You got like a special one. Oh, we got a lot of shit. Okay. I think we should have all, yeah, we have all the art now. Fuck you, mean you, got Uber, are you leaving me?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Hate a penis.
So we're still missing some, but those, we're not going to go for those, it's fine. So we got all the endings. So with that, another game successfully finished. Thank you guys for joining us.